station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
It's time to lock in on some high school basketball. WPBK FM is your flagship home for Lincoln County sports, online, over the air, and on our apps for all your gadgets and devices. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it.
This game on WPBK-FM is presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. It's also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, comprehensive veterinarian care for the total well-being of your pet. By Between the Creeks Kennel, peace of mind for you. A fun, safe place for your pet. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher, big on commitment. By Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Coleman's Drugstore, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating over 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Floyd Cycles, your local Honda dealer. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating, guarding you home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. By Urban Real Estate Group and Auctioneers, Realtors and Auctioneers since 1967. By Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Michaela King, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter. County Judge Executive Woods Adams reminds you that pets are available for adoption and pet food donations are accepted. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson, reminding you to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Sean Slusher, your local shelter insurance agent.
And now to the gymnasium for high school basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on WPBK-FM.
We are live from J.C. Edelman Gymnasium on the campus of Lincoln County High School. Brad Smith alongside Brad Petrie tonight. This game also available on YouTube.com. Philip Smith running the live stream. Simply search WPBK-FM if you would like to watch this broadcast along with listening to it. Lincoln County Lady Pates, first home game of the season tonight. They play host to the Blue Hawks from Bluegrass United. The Lady Pates are 1-3 on this young season. The Blue Hawks come in with a record of 2 wins and 4 losses. They're coached by Gavin Durson, and the Lady Pates are coached by second-year head coach Caitlin Parsons. We preview this big matchup next on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Does your pooch need a little vacation while you're on vacation? Call Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding. We have a room set up just like home with a couch and a TV. Your baby can socialize with other dogs. The usual stay is for a weekend or a week, but we'll keep them as long as you need. You're welcome to come visit our facilities anytime during our working hours. Check us out on our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call 606-669-2986.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call and they're on the way.
But I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-through is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral and Danville, where your health always comes first.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. If you're a business owner or self-employed, you may be eligible for a bonus depreciation deduction when purchasing any new GMC Sierra truck or GMC Yukon prior to December 31st of 24. For details, call Joe McFerrin at 859-236-3217 or visit Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville and shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
It's the Lady Pates and the Blue Hawks from Lincoln County High School tonight. First home game of the season for the Lady Pates, Coach Petrie. They have been on the road 4 times to start this season, and now they finally are in the friendly confines of J.C. Edelman Gymnasium.
Finally get home, probably have to shake off a little nerves playing in front of the home crowd for the first time, but they do have several games under their belt, so it may not matter, but always nice to get back home, and they got a couple games this week and then probably back on the road again, Brad.
Holiday tournaments are just around the corner, and you're right, they play at home tonight, and they'll be back here on Saturday against Lexington Catholic at 1:30 p.m., but tonight they have Bluegrass United in here. The Blue Hawks come in 2-4. They're coached by Gavin Durson, a team that we really don't know a whole lot about, Coach. I mean, they're kind of new to the scene playing against KHSAA schools. I've seen that they played North Laurel and a couple other schools. Of course, they'll play a lot of private schools too, but they're new on the scene. But watching their JV team, watching them warm up here, they got some good-looking athletes.
They do. They have some really good-looking athletes. Got a couple good-looking guards. Got some size inside. So, our girls may be in for a battle tonight.
Lincoln County comes in with a record of 1-3. They're led in scoring on the season from senior Gatlin Lewis. Lewis, the senior, shooting 54% from the floor and averaging a double-double through these first 4 games, 13 points, 11 rebounds per night. The freshman Alyssa Burkhart, 12 points per game. Alexia Baldock, 9 points, 4 rebounds per game. 8th grader Riley Towns, 8 points per game. She's off to a good start. And then Hallie Mullins, 6 rebounds, 5 points per game. Pretty balanced attack. I know they missed Burkhart early in the year. She's working herself back from an ankle injury, and she's going to be a key piece of this team along with those seniors.
Absolutely. Gives them a primary ball handler. I know they missed her in that first game against East Jessamine. You got to feel like if you have her, you probably win that opening game, and because they've been close in every game except probably Anderson County, but Anderson County is always a beast out of that 8th region.
Off the bench, you look to see sophomore Addison Abbott, 8th grader Gracie Mink, another 8th grader Amaya McGuffey, freshman Brianna Burkhart. A lot of young players coming off that bench. Lily Van Hook, an 8th grader. A lot of kids that you and I saw playing middle school just a few weeks ago. Now they're thrown into the fire in JV, and then also coming off the bench to help varsity. But it looks to be a promising future for the Lady Pates.
Future is definitely bright for our Lady Pates. Like you said, we've seen these girls at the middle school for the last couple of years, and they're coming up and contributing as 7th and 8th graders on the varsity level already. So, they're going to be around for a while, and I think the girls' coaches in this region are going to be ready to see some of those girls graduate in a few years.
We're counting you down to tip-off on the Derms Grocery pregame show just over 7 minutes away on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hey folks, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. Are you tired of placing an online order with one of those big chain stores only to get things that aren't even close to what you wanted? Or better yet, you actually call them and get Susie Teenager who don't know a file folder from a nail file. Just call DOE and talk with people that know the product and enjoy helping you figure out what it is you need. That's DOE, Danville Office Equipment, 859-236-6618, making work easier.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Only Honda ATVs have a rock-solid reputation, and now you can get even more out of your new Honda with incredible deals and accessories. For a limited time, select Honda ATVs come with up to $300 in accessory savings, helping you have more fun on the trails. Check more jobs off your list. Just head to your local Honda dealer, Floyd Cycles, located at 215 Hightower Road in Danville for more details and save big on accessories today. Honda accessory rebate offer is valid with a purchase of a new and unregistered 2024 and prior ATV models. Check with participating Honda dealers for complete details.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu. Homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore and deli.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates and Blue Hawks from Lincoln County High School tonight. First home game of the year for the Lady Pates. 1-3 on the season. They're averaging 45 points per game. They're giving up 50. Shooting 36% from the floor, 22% from three-point land, and 52% from the free throw line. Coach, when I look at those three numbers, those are all three that you hope to see rise over the season, especially that 52% from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a big number, Brad. You talk a lot of time. Layups and free throws win basketball games, and a free throw's called free for a reason. And but we see it at all levels. People just don't. That's a shot people don't practice anymore. And there's free throw percentages as low across the board, college, high school, everywhere.
Yeah, that's a number that you probably will see rise. They've had some kids out. Some kids have probably playing out of position here early on. Let's talk a little bit about the senior Gatlin Lewis. She's off to a hot start for Lincoln County. 13 points, 11 rebounds per game. Plays that power forward position. She can also come out on the floor and shoot the ball a little bit, handles it a little bit. She's a very talented player for Lincoln County.
The thing about Gatlin Lewis is she doesn't know how good she can be. She doesn't know what an athlete she is, and she brings a big lift on both ends of the floor for the Patriots, defensively and offensively.
The two other seniors in that starting lineup, Alexia Baldock, a very capable scorer, averaging just under 10 a game for these Lady Pates. And, Coach, she's the type of player that can hit you for a 20-piece any night.
She can get hot. She's another player that's got a lot of experience under her belt. The only bad thing is she's missed almost 2 years of basketball, but seems to be rounded into basketball shape pretty good here early in the season.
Yeah, she's another one that's battled some pretty severe leg injuries in her career, and it's really good to see her back out here and enjoying her senior year. And then the other senior on this squad, Hallie Mullins, she's the glue player for this team. She's the one going to muscle up inside, get those hard rebounds, play the post defense, a kind of player you got to have to win at any level of basketball.
You're right. She's going to do the dirty work. She's going to rebound. She's going to guard the post player. She's going to be the one diving on the floor for loose balls. And, every team needs that, rah-rah, hard-nosed player, and then that's what Hallie provides for them. I'm glad to see her back her senior year.
Let's talk about the Irving Group Realtors and Auctioneers keys to the game for Lincoln County to get their second win and first home win of the season here tonight at J.C. Edelman Gymnasium. Coach, give me your two keys for Lincoln County to get this W tonight.
I think they get the nerves out of their system, make sure they take care of the basketball, and I think play good defense. Everything revolves around the defense, and let it lead to maybe some easy offense.
Limit the turnovers and hold them off the scoreboard. That's usually a recipe for success. Lincoln County does that tonight, and they hopefully come out here with a win against Bluegrass United. Bluegrass United, as we mentioned, a kind of a newer team to KHSAA basketball. They're a home school that has got out in the last few years. I know we've seen them in baseball the last couple of years. They're playing some boys games. I think Garrett County just played them and gave Garrett a really good game the other night. So they have some talent. This is not going to be a walkover. They're a team that's on the rise, just kind of getting their feet under them. And I expect them to come in here and give Lincoln County a good contest tonight.
I think they will too. The guy, Coach Durson does a good job with them, and they've been around for a long time. They just haven't been with the KHSA for a while. So, they've got an established program, and like I said, they've got some good-looking athletes, and, they'll surprise you some nights, and you'll see some games that they win, and you're like, well, I wasn't expecting that one. So hopefully tonight's not that one.
National Anthem starting lineups tip-off when we return to Lady Pates and the Blue Hawks on WPBK-FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Starting lineups being introduced. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Blue Hawks from Bluegrass United. They come in with a record of 2 wins and 4 losses. They'll go with number 4, Marty Gordon, number 13, Allie McGuire, number 5, Kendall Durson, number 33, Emily Hanson, and number 40, Melora Maloof. That'll be your starting 5 for the Blue Hawks. Once again, that's Gordon, McGuire, Durson, Hanson, and Maloof. The starting 5 for the Blue Hawks. Blue Hawks will be in blue uniforms, white numerals, the road team here tonight. Now to meet your starters for the Lady Pates. They're coached by second-year head coach Caitlin Parsons. Lady Pates will go with 3 seniors. That's Gatlin Lewis. She wears number 23. Alexia Baldock, number 5. And Hallie Mullins, number 11. At guard, the freshman Alyssa Burkhart. She wears number 3. And then the 8th grader at guard, number 4, Riley Towns. Once again, your starting lineup for the Lady Pates: Burkhart, Lewis, Baldock, Towns, and Mullins. Lady Pates are 1-3 on the season. They'll be in their home white uniforms tonight with red numerals. And we're ready to get things started here at J.C. Edelman Gymnasium, the home debut for the Lady Pates. They started with 4 straight road games, a couple of close games, Coach. They very easily could have a winning record right now. They've been in just about every game. I know they played a really good Pulaski County team the other night and hung in there. They got in foul trouble early on, had to set some people in the first half, but they kept it respectful the whole game.
Yeah, they did, Brad. They ended up, I think, getting beat by 14, but I think, if I'm understanding correctly, it was single digits in the fourth quarter. So, Pulaski's one of the favorites to win this region, and our girls competed with them at Pulaski County. So,
I know you had a chance to talk to one of their coaches, and he was impressed what he saw with these young Lady Pates.
He was. He said, I'd play them till their legs fell off. He said he really liked our young kids, and he said he's watched a lot of film on them.
Mullins and Gordon will meet at mid-court. We're ready to tip things off here on a Thursday night in Stanford, KY. The Lady Pates and the Blue Hawks. Maybe the referee having some trouble getting that whistle adjusted over there. We'll get there in a minute.
I just tell him put it in his pocket.
Get home quick. Mullins and Marty Gordon will tip things off here, and we are underway. It's tipped into the backcourt, controlled by the Blue Hawks. That's Maloof. Maloof gives way to McGuire, and she'll try to set up some offense. Good defense from Baldock. Lady Pates open up half-court man-to-man defense as the Blue Hawks won the opening tip-off, the Fox and Friend Funeral Home tip-off. There's a turnover, so that's the first one of the game for Bluegrass United. Lincoln County will inbound it into Towns. Full-court pressure, 2-2-1 press. Burkhart lobs it over to Mullins. Mullins picks up her dribble, goes back to Baldock, swings it to Burkhart, corner to Towns. Puts it on the deck, picks up her dribble, double teamed in the corner. She's in trouble. Tries to bounce it off a defender, and it's stolen away by the Blue Hawks. Outlet pass into the front court. Baldock picks up the ball, shot up, left-handed shot, no good. Rebounded by Bluegrass United, but she had a foot on the line. That'll be a turnover.
Well, a lot of action, Brad, but still no shot attempts.
Two turnovers for the Blue Hawks, one for the Lady Pates. Just underway here. First quarter action. Lewis breaks the press. She'll drive all the way in. Layup, rims out, and rebounded by Bluegrass. McGuire comes out with it. She'll go to work on Baldock. Baldock tips it away. McGuire keeps her dribble. Bounce pass to the high post to Gordon. Back to McGuire. Right in front of that Lincoln County bench. 6:40 to play opening quarter. No score here at Lincoln County High School. Good half-court D so far from Lincoln County. They're playing some good man defense.
They are. Bluegrass United was bunched up there on one side together for a while.
There's a drive in and swatted away by Lewis. She steals it after the block. She'll give it up to Baldock. No score still. Towns has it in the corner. She drives baseline. Bounce pass inside to Lewis. She lost the handle. Another turnover. The Blue Hawks come out with it. Racing to the other end. Left-handed layup. No good. Baldock with the rebound. 6 minutes to play here in this opening quarter. No score. Lewis thought about a three. Swings it to Baldock. Lexi up top. Three. In and out. And rebound inside for Gordon for the Blue Hawks.
Lexi had a good look there. I thought it was good all the way, Brad.
She's got a nice shot, very capable scorer. Lincoln County just needs to calm down on offense, run their stuff. There's another turnover on the Blue Hawks.
Yeah, the pressure's not really bothering Lincoln, and they're turning it over more in a half-court set after they break the pressure.
A couple of times here early on, they've just picked their dribble up prematurely, and that always spells trouble,
especially in the corner.
Towns hands it off to Baldock, top of the key. Mullins in the high post. Zone defense for Bluegrass United. Looks like they're in a 3-2. Baldock drives in, floater, no good. Lewis, putback's blocked. And last touched by Lincoln County, out of bounds. It'll go back to the Blue Hawks. No score. 5:24 to play opening quarter. McGuire will bring it for Bluegrass. She breaks the timeline, veers off to the right, looks inside, now goes up top, and it's kicked. Kicked out of bounds by Baldock. The Blue Hawks will keep possession with 5:13 to play here in this opening quarter. This first half is brought to you by Floyd Cycles in Danville. Blue Hawks get it in. McGuire drives all the way to the cup and lays it off the glass for two. The first bucket of the game for either team. It's 2-0 Blue Hawks. Lewis breaks the pressure, throws it over to Towns. Towns lobs it into Mullins. Dangerous pass, stolen away again. Turnover's a major issue here early on. And Bluegrass drives all the way in for a layup. That's Maloof, and she's fouled. We'll see if they call that on the floor. It will be on the floor. Burkhart's first, team's first foul of the game for either team here with 4:53 to play in the first. McGuire will anchor it in. Comes up top to Durson. Swings over to Maloof. She drives in. Left-handed layups, no good, but a whistle. And this time, Coach, I think they're going to get Lincoln County in the act of shooting.
Definitely going to shoot. We're letting them get into the lane on the penetration the last couple possessions, and early on we were cutting that off. And the most dangerous player on the floor on a sideline out of bounds play is the inbounder, and that's who we let score the first basket a while ago. And
Maloof's first free throw good.
Just got to do a good job closing off the lane.
Cedar Creek Dental free throw number 2 for Bluegrass. Maloof, a left-handed shooter. This one's no good, but the offensive board goes to Gordon. McGuire tries to throw it inside, and it's tipped out of bounds. Blue Hawks keep possession, 3-0 lead. They'll inbound from underneath their own goal. Durson will throw it in. Being patient with it, getting close to that 5 count. Finally gets it into Maloof. She throws up a wild left-handed shot. No good. Loose ball. Nobody grabs it. And luckily went out of bounds on Bluegrass. Looked like a couple of players had a chance to grab that ball.
They did. Bluegrass got their hands on it first. They're really crashing the boards hard, Brad. They got good length and size inside, so our girls will have to do a much better job blocking out.
Burkhardt inside to Lewis. Kicks it back to Towns. She's open. 3 on the way. Money! Riley Towns connects on a Between the Creeks Kendall 3, the first bucket of the game for the Lady Pates, and we're tied at 3.
There's one of those young 8th graders we were talking about early, Brad.
Lewis nearly steals it away. McGuire then throws a wild pass that goes out of bounds and another turnover. They're starting to pile up for both teams here early on.
I'd like to see our girls get after them a little bit, try to pressure their guards. I think they would struggle with a little bit of pressure.
Baldock will inbound right near midcourt on the home side. Patriots working left to right on your radio dial. Shooting toward the open end of the gym. Zone defense, Mullins kicks to Towns, pump fakes a 3, drives in, 12-footer, in and out. Mullins battled for the rebound, and a loose ball foul. It's going to be called on Bluegrass. It'll go on Allie McGuire. That's her first.
Come up a little gimpy after that battle there under the basket. And there's what we talked about, Hallie Mullins doing the dirty work underneath the glass.
They get it into Mullins, flips it back to Burkhardt. Burkhardt quiet so far. Towns has it in the corner, lobs into Baldock, and she's bumped and fouled. Bluegrass is physical, and the Lincoln County Lady Pates are going to have to match that physicality. They're the type of team, Coach, they're bumping you every time you catch a pass, every time you go for a rebound, and if the refs don't call it, you're in for a long night if you don't match it.
And you better catch the ball with a good solid base or they'll knock you off balance, and next thing you know, you've turned it over again.
Towns back to Burkhardt, 3-2 defense again for Bluegrass. Baldock splits it, gets inside, looked like she was fouled, no call. Lewis putback's no good, but she's fouled and will earn a trip to the free throw line to shoot 2. With 3:34 to play in this opening quarter, we're tied 3-3.
It was a nice drive by Lexi, and you are right, she was fouled on that, but luckily Gatlin got the offensive rebound, was able to get fouled shooting and knocks down that first one.
Cedar Creek Dental free throws for Gatlin Lewis. She hits the first. She'll have one more. 4-3, first lead of the game for Lincoln County with 3:34 to play here in this opening quarter. Second free throw on the way, no good. 1 of 2 at the line. Lincoln County holding on to a 1-point lead. Lady Pate's going to show a little zone defense of their own here, a little 1-2-2. Bluegrass gets it inside with ease and blows the layup. Loose ball is picked up by Willen, who just checked into the game. Another layup up, and it's short. Baldock, another rebound. Outlet pass to Burkhart. Nice dish inside Towns. PBK bank shot good. Assist to Burkhart.
Nice fast break there by Lincoln County. And it all started with the rebound. And, Bluegrass United is sending a lot of girls to the glass. And if we can rebound, I think we'll have a chance to run.
6-3, Lincoln County leads. 2:47 to play, open quarter. Willen finds a player up top, stolen away by Towns. Outlet pass down to Burkhart. She'll drive in, left-handed layup, no good. Crafty move to draw the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. That was a nice move by Burkhart. If she would have put a dribble down, she'd never got that shot off. Just kind of floated it up there with that left hand on a scoop.
Very crafty player for a freshman, Brad. You can tell she's played a lot of basketball.
She misses the first free throw. Freshman point guard Alyssa Burkhart, averaging 12 points a game. This backcourt, you've got a freshman and an 8th grader.
It is, and that's a lot of pressure to put on those young players, but two very nice players.
She misses both. McGuire back in. She'll bring it down the court for the Blue Hawks. Gets a screen up top from Maloof, and she pulls up and shoots a long two. It's off. Lewis pulls in the rebound. Baldock to Mullins. Break back to Baldock. Puts it on the deck. Nice layup attempt that falls short, and McGuire comes out with it for Bluegrass. She'll dribble all the way down, go to the corner for an open three, which is long from Hanson. Towns with the rebound. She's off to the races. She drives all the way in, and it's swatted out of there by McGuire. It's a track meet in here. Not a lot of scoring, but a whole lot of running.
A lot of up and down. You are correct about that.
McGuire gets a screen from Maloof, drives in on Mullins, lost the handle, regains it, gives it back to Maloof, who shoots a two. It's no good. McGuire another rebound, back up, in, and she's fouled. And one opportunity here for Allie McGuire.
Lincoln County is struggling on the defensive end, rebounding, Brad. That's the 4th offensive rebound already for Bluegrass United.
That's going to get Abbott into the game for Mullins. Lincoln County leads 6-5, 1:39 to play first quarter. McGuire will shoot one. She's got 4 points to lead the Blue Hawks here early on. Free throw no good. Another offensive rebound for Maloof. She misses. They get a putback attempt that gets deflected out of there. Bluegrass comes up with it. A drive in, blocked by Lewis. Baldock has possession. Gives it to Burkhart. Lobs it inside to Abbott. Her layup's good. Another nice dish from Burkhart.
Very nice pass there. Good job by Abbott on the catch and finish, Brad. She's running full speed down the floor.
8-5, Lady Pates. Just over a minute to play in this first quarter. McGuire all the way in and puts it in for two. That's 6 points for her now.
Yeah, we're letting her split us at the top and get into the lane, and she's pretty crafty, and she can score in there, very strong.
Burkhart up top to Baldock. 8-7, Lincoln County. Lobs it into Lewis. Pump fake. Shot up good. A PBK bank shot for Gatlin Lewis. She's got 3 points now. Her first field goal of the game.
Nice feed by Baldock there. Spotted her under the basket from the top of the key.
10-7, Lady Pates. Loose ball on the deck. Towns comes out with it with a steal. Quickly into the front court. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Towns open. Three. Switch. Riley Towns second between the Creek Kennel three. And Lincoln County has their biggest lead, 13-7, with 24 seconds left in this first quarter. Hanson has it left wing. She'll pull up, shoot a contested jumper. Abbott goes up, tips the rebound. Can't save it. But they say last touch by United. I don't know about that one, Coach.
That looked like it was off Abbott to me, but I'm a long way, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
My glasses won't see that far. You?
No, I'm at the opposite end of the gym.
10 seconds left. Baldock into the front court. Top of the key. Puts it on the deck. Lobs it over to Towns. Gives it to Burkhart. She'll shoot a three. Front rim, no good. And our score at the end of one, Lady Pates 13, Bluegrass United 7 on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard on WPBK FM 102.9.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates lead 13-7 as we prepare to begin quarter number 2 here from Lincoln County High School. Brad Smith alongside Coach Brad Petrie. Dustin Oney took a vacation day on us today.
Man, he's vacationing early in the season.
One
already.
game in. Already. This game also available on YouTube.com. Philip Smith running the live stream. Simply search WPBK FM to watch this broadcast tonight. It's thrown into the backcourt to Burkhart. Lady Pates working left to right. She takes a bump up top from Maloof. That'll be a personal foul on the Blue Hawks. 13-7. Grace, let's see. Yes, Mink set to check in for Lincoln County. It's Gracie Mink, another 8th grader. She'll give Lewis a break. Well, freshman and 2 8th graders, a sophomore and a senior on the court for Lincoln County. Baldock, the lone senior, comes into her. She goes to work on Maloof. Picks up her dribble, in trouble, looking, finds Abbott. Abbott wisely gives it back to Burkhart, and they'll set up offense. Deep 3 from Burkhart, and it's good. Drained it. Between the creek, NBA range 3-pointer right there.
Looks like Bluegrass United switched up the defense on Lincoln there. It looked like a 1-3-1 that possession, and we kind of didn't really know what to do with it. So Burkhart just fires a deep 3.
Blue Hawks try one of their own. It's no good. Rebound inside McGuire. Her putback's no good. Loose ball underneath. Another rebound for McGuire. Shot up, no good. Rebound Burkhart. Outlet pass Town. She streaks down, lays it in for 2.
And that's what we can do if we rebound, Bragg. They're sending everybody, Bluegrass is, to the offensive glass. If you can just get a rebound, you can shoot layups on the other end.
Towns into double figures with 10 points to lead Lincoln County, and they've extended this lead to 18-7. 6:45 to play here in the first half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Someone lost Maloof. She gets wide open and puts it in for 2.
Got it into the middle of that zone, and that's a backbreaker when you can get the ball there in the high post against the zone.
Mink lobs it down low to Abbott as she's blocked, but they'll call a foul on Bluegrass, and that'll send Abbott to the free throw line to shoot a couple of free throws here. Looks like we're going to get a timeout, and we will. Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drug Store, 30-second timeout. We'll break 2. Lady Pates lead 18-9 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward moving.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates leading 18-9. Addison Abbott will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 as we return from that 30-second timeout called by Coach Gavin Durston. Give the Blue Hawks a lot of credit. They're active. They get after the glass, play pretty good defense. They just have trouble scoring here early on.
They do play extremely hard. Like you said, they do crash the boards, and they've gotten a lot of shot opportunities.
Abbott goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. She's got 3 points off the bench. Lincoln County with a 10-point lead. Blue Hawks work it over for an open 3. It back rims, but McGuire picks up another rebound, goes inside. Shot blocked. Gordon put it up, and it blocked away. Lincoln County getting a lot of blocked shots here in this first half. Baldock drives all the way in. Looked like she was fouled. No call. But it's out of bounds on McGuire.
That's twice Lexi's driven the ball to the basket and had possibly gotten fouled that they've not called. A lot of contact.
Comes into Towns. Towns pump fakes, drives in, floater, short. Abbott and rebound, put back, no good. Loose ball, McGuire. McGuire's approaching 10 rebounds already here for Bluegrass. She's all over the glass, offense and defense. Open 3 on the right side is long by Hanson, and a nice rebound. Burkhart, outlet pass down to Towns. She drives in, left-handed layup, no good. Gets her own rebound and puts it in. Towns with 12 points. And Bluegrass wants a full timeout to talk things over. Lincoln County leading 21-9 on WPBK-FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
If you're building a new home in this great community, congratulations. We're one of your neighbors, and we can help. This is Scotty Sutherland of PBK Bank. We're offering everything from purchasing, refinancing, construction lending, and permanent financing. We'll find you the right rate, the right loan, and guide you through the entire process. I'm Scotty Sutherland, and I can help. After all, what are neighbors for? Welcome to your new home. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 938086.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads 21-9. Bluegrass called a timeout. Talk things over. And from McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. They'll inbound to McGuire. She brings it into the front court, gives it off to Hanson. Hanson shovels back to Durson. She'll drive in, leaves from Maloof. Maloof drives into the paint. Left-handed shot, hits the front rim, tipped out. Mink with the rebound. Gives it to Baldock. Baldock drives in, cut off. Now brings it out. Up top to Burkhart. Burkhart. Hesitation dribble. Back over to Lexi. Lexi all the way in. Off the glass. Rims out. Abbott, nice hustle inside, but she's going to be whistled for an offensive foul. Coach, we didn't get to talk about at that timeout that was called. Towns got that last bucket, but give credit to Burkhart. She's made some great outlet passes here in this first half.
Yeah, she sees the floor really, really well, and she's got her head up as soon as she gets her hands on the ball, and it's led to some easy baskets for the Lady Patriots.
McGuire trying to back in on Baldock, lost the handle. It'll go out of bounds. Back to the Lady Patriots. Turnovers, a big issue here for Bluegrass.
They've already got 7 turnovers
already. Lincoln County had trouble holding on to the rock early on, but they've kind of settled in to build this 12-point lead with 4:40 to play in the half.
Yeah, we talked maybe a little bit of a first game jitters in front of the home crowd, but like I said, they have settled down and starting to play the part now.
Burkhart has it back up top to Baldock. Zone defense again. Swings it over to Towns in the corner. Tried to go into Lewis, and it's stolen away. That size bothered her there. Gordon tips it and steals it, gives it up to McGuire. McGuire finds Durson. Now right back to McGuire. Baldock picks her up. She spins around her, and then Baldock blocks her shot. Lady Pates come out with it. Burkhart in the corner to Towns. Towns with 12 points already. They're going to say she stepped on the sideline. Kind of getting bogged down in these corners has been the weakness for the offense early on.
It is, and the type of zone they're playing, I don't know that maybe a two-guard front might be just a little bit better to spread the top of that zone out a little bit.
Gordon to Durson, and she puts it in for two. Nice pass to set her up.
One thing about Bluegrass United zone, it is very long, so they do spread you out with it.
Mullins kicks to Town. She'll try another three, short this time. Long rebound comes to United. Hanson brings it down after the rebound, and she's fouled at midcourt by Burkhart. Lady Pates lead by 10. It's first foul on Burkhart. 3:22 to play in the half. Van Hook's going to check in for her. It's another 8th grader. It's the third 8th grader we've seen get in here, Mink. Towns, of course, played the whole game so far, and now Van Hook will check in.
You talked about that 8th grade class in the pregame, and they got several more behind them that are pretty good basketball players, too.
Bluegrass works on around this man defense. Jump shot, no good. Durson gets the rebound, and she's tied up by Lewis and Van Hook. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Bluegrass. They'll keep possession, trailing by 10 with 3:07 to play in the half. Maloof gets it in. She goes and gets the ball after throwing it in. She'll drive all the way in and shoot a left-handed shot. No good. Van Hook tips it away, picks up the rebound, gives way to Baldock. Outlet pass down to Lewis. Back to Lexi. She thought about the three. Now lobs it inside to Gatlin. Gatlin kicks right back to Baldock. She'll shoot a three. Front rim. Lewis tips the rebound, unable to haul it in. Last touched by the Blue Hawks.
Glad Lexi took that shot, Brad. She's had 2 looks, and I thought she's probably passed up here this quarter, so probably needs to look for a shot a little bit more.
Baldock will throw it in, top of the key to Mullins. Swings over to Towns. Towns dribbles out toward half court, takes the ball, goes to Baldock, baseline jumper, long, and the rebound is pulled in by Towns all the way over in the corner in front of the bench. Drives in, cut off, swings it to Van Hook, back to Baldock, pump fake, drop, foul on Bluegrass. 2:19 to play in the half. Lincoln County leading 21-11. Baldock will throw it in. I was going to say, that should be on the baseline, shouldn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it definitely should have been.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to move her back to the baseline. She'll inbound underneath basket. 2:19 to play in the half. 10-point lead for Lincoln County. Baldock gets it into Towns. Towns dribbles around the top of the key. Go corner to Lewis. Lewis tried to go to Mullins, and that length again gets in the way. Another steal for the Blue Hawks. Durson dribbles it down. Gives way to Maloof. Maloof guard. Under 2 to play. Towns with another steal. Takes a shove in the back, no call. Look, it's a little high, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover on Lincoln County. Lincoln County with their 7th turnover. Both teams piling them up here in this first half.
Yeah, it looked like tried to force that one just a little bit. Wasn't quite there. We've seen several outlet passes to lead to layups, but that one was just a little bit forced.
Maloof has it left wing. Baldock picks her up. Holds the ball overhead, looking for somewhere to go with it. Now throws it over to Preston. Preston gives it to Durson. Tries to take it from her. They go back to Preston. She'll shoot a long 3 or 2. Check that. It was a 3. Looked like a long 2.
Plus from here, but it was definitely close to the line, and both referees did call it a 3. We gambled a little bit on defense there and got out of position and gave her a look.
21-14, Lady Pates now. Ball tipped out of bounds. Lincoln County will keep possession. 1:06 to play in the half. 21-14 lead for Lincoln County. Comes into Baldock. She'll drive in, get a foot in the paint, lobs it to Van Hook. Saves it to Mullen. Tipped out of bounds again. This long and all kinds of issues in the half court for Lincoln County.
They have gotten their hands on a lot of basketballs.
Inbound it to Baldock. Finds Mullins. Mullins to Lewis. Lewis drives in. Leads up. No good, but she draws a foul. And Hallie Mullins will go to the free throw line. She'll have a chance to change that right now as she shoots 2 free throws with 48 seconds left in this first half. Mullins hits the first one. One more for Hallie. Right-handed. Second one on the way. Hits them both.
Good job for Hallie there. It made a good move inside. Able to pay off with 2 free throws.
23-14, Lady Pates. 42 seconds left in the half. Baldock guard Preston hit that 3 just a few moments ago. There's a holding foul up top on Van Hook. Bluegrass will inbound from in front of the Lincoln County bench. Thurston inbounds it to Gordon. Gordon back to Preston up top. Preston's one of the few players on this Blue Hawks team that looks like they want to shoot it out there. There's a drive and finish. Thurston off the glass from the free throw line. Her first 2. Cuts the lead back to 7.
Once again, we let it on and just didn't do a very good job of cutting the ball off.
Mullins, bad pass inside, stolen away by Bluegrass. Gordon, and then she, got away with one there. She turned and threw it out of bounds. But they're going to say Lewis tipped it. Looked like she just threw it right out of bounds. 4.8 seconds left, 23-16. Stay tuned at halftime for the Pepsi of Somerset halftime show. Durson gets it in, up to Maloof. Preston, 3 at the horn is short. And our score at halftime, Lincoln 3, Bluegrass United Blue Hawks 16 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
While so many of us ask big questions on what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at J.C. Edelman Gymnasium. The Lady Pates lead the Blue Hawks 23-16. Lincoln County led in scoring in that first half by 8th grade guard Riley Towns with 12 points. 3 from Alyssa Burkhart, 3 from Gatlin Lewis, 2 points from Hallie Mullins and 3 points from Addison Abbott for a total of 23. Blue Hawks led by Allie McGuire, 6 points, all coming in that first quarter. But I'd say she's already got a good 10 rebounds, Coach. She was all over the glass in that first half.
She was all over the glass, especially on that offensive end, Brad. And Bluegrass United, they had 10 offensive rebounds that first half. They crashed the boards hard.
2 points for Durison, 3 points for Maloof, and 3 points for Preston. She made the only 3 of the game for the Blue Hawks for a total of 16 points. Lincoln County leads here at the break. Our score on the Pepsi of Somerset halftime show, Lincoln County 23, Bluegrass United 16 on WPBK FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Does your pooch need a little vacation while you're on vacation? Call Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding. We have a room set up just like home with a couch and a TV. Your baby can socialize with other dogs. The usual stay is for a weekend or a week, but we'll keep them as long as you need. You're welcome to come visit our facilities anytime during our working hours. Check us out on our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call 606-669-2986.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call and they're on the way.
Then I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-through is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral and Danville.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. If you're a business owner or self-employed, you may be eligible for a bonus depreciation deduction when purchasing any new GMC Sierra truck or GMC Yukon prior to December 31st of 24. For details, call Joe McFerrin at 859-236-3217 or visit Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville and shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. Lady Pates leading 23-16 here at the break. Lady Pates led in scoring by 8th grader Riley Towns with 12 points. Coach, let's talk a little bit about the rebounding numbers for these two teams.
Bluegrass United did a great job crashing the offensive boards, Brad. I mentioned just a while ago, they've got 10 offensive rebounds, and, that's one of the things keeping them in the game. They're getting them, 2 or 3 shots of possession sometimes, and sometimes they shoot it till they make it. And that's one of the things Lincoln has to focus on this second half is keeping them off the glass. When we've rebounded, we've been able to run and get easy looks, and that's one of the things, we need to really look to improve on this half. Both teams turned it over quite a bit. Both teams had 8 turnovers there in that first half, and I know both coaches are telling both teams, hey, you got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. Lincoln went cold there late in the first half. Kind of let Bluegrass United get back in the game. Had a pretty good lead there for a while, but they've let them cut it back to 7 points, and they need to come out and get off to a good start this second half.
Coach, you mentioned turnovers. I thought early on they were a big issue for Lincoln County. I think they had 4, and it seemed like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game, and after that, they kind of settled in, and the only turnovers you really were seeing is some of those deflections and trying to make some risky passes against that zone.
Right, they were trying to make the impossible pass instead of just making the easy one against that zone. The backbreaker of any zone is if you can get that ball in the high post, and we were trying to pass more around the perimeter there. I'm sure Coach Parson went over that at halftime. But like you said, they started off a lot of turnovers in the first quarter, first few minutes, and then they finished the half with several turnovers. But they had a stretch there in the middle where they did a really good job.
It's halftime. Our score, Lincoln County 23, Bluegrass United 16. Just over 2 minutes away from second half action here on WPBK FM 102.9.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore in Delhi.
Hey folks, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. Are you tired of placing an online order with one of those big chain stores only to get things that aren't even close to what you wanted? Or better yet, you actually call them and get Susie Teenager who don't know a file folder from a nail file. Just call DOE and talk with people that know the product and enjoy helping you figure out what it is you need. That's DOE, Danville Office Equipment, 859-236-6618 here.
Only Honda ATVs have a rock-solid reputation, and now you can get even more out of your new Honda with incredible deals and accessories. For a limited time, select Honda ATVs come with up to $300 in accessory savings, helping you have more fun on the trails. Check more jobs off your list. Just head to your local Honda dealer, Floyd Cycles, located at 215 Hightower Road in Danville, for more details, and save big on accessories today. Honda accessory rebate offer is valid with a purchase of a new and unregistered 2024 and prior ATV models. Check with participating Honda dealers for complete details.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Second half action set to get underway here. Lincoln County leading 23-16. They'll inbound it first on your Fox Friends Funeral Home second half possession arrow. Belongs to the Lady Pates. Comes into Towns. Towns back to Baldock. Burkhardt has it in the corner. 7-point lead just underway here in quarter number 3. Lobs it into Lewis, and she's held on her way to the basket. Be a foul on the floor on Bluegrass.
Very dangerous pass there against that zone, and Gatlin's athletic ability helped her to pull that pass in.
Baldock lobs it into Burkhardt, top of the key. If she's open three, it goes. Another three-pointer for Burkhardt. Between the Creeks Kennel three-pointer, she's got 6. And the lead back to 10 for Lincoln County.
Burkhardt can get hot in a hurry, Brad, and I think she had 20-some maybe early on in the season.
There's a drive in and layup attempt, back rim. Lewis with the rebound. She'll bring it herself. Lewis averaging a double-double through the first 4 games of the season. Burkhardt pump fakes, drives in, floater, rims in.
Those 2 threes made that basket. She gave a great shot fake and then got into the paint for Burkhardt. Very crafty guard.
28-16, Lady Pates just underway here in quarter number 3. McGuire has it up top. Finds Maloof. Maloof back up top for an open 3. Rims out. Bluegrass has only made 1 3. Burkhardt brings it for the Lady Pates. Gets hit up top. It's a bump and a foul on Maloof. That's 2 quick fouls on the Blue Hawks to begin this third quarter. Lady Pates have stretched the lead to 12. We'll be right back here tomorrow night. Boys action. The Patriots host East Jessamine. 12th region matchup. Baldock has it on the inbound pass. High post to Lewis and tried to swing it to Towns. That's a good steal by Hanson.
It was. That's a nice looking play, but defense read that one perfectly.
Layup missed by Bluegrass. Rebound Lewis again. Baldock brings it for Lincoln County. She'll drive all the way in. Her left-handed layup's no good. Gets her own rebound. Tries to find Burkhart, and it's stolen away again by Bluegrass. This time by Durison. She lost the handle, or they say it was tipped out of bounds by Lincoln County. It'll stay with the Blue Hawks.
It was tipped, but the referee being behind that play, it was tipped off of the Bluegrass United player. I'm almost positive it happened right below us here.
Mink and Abbott check in for Mullins and Lewis. With 5:53 to play in the third. 12-point lead for the Lady Pates. Blue Hawks get it in up top to Hanson. Hanson over to Durson. 3 on the way. Rims out. Rebound by McGuire. Back up. Good. And she's fouled. Another offensive rebound for McGuire. That's her 8th point. And she's working on a double-double here tonight.
No doubt. I mean, she had close to 10 rebounds there in that first half.
Free throw attempt on the way is no good. Mink comes in and gets the rebound. Burkhart brings it for Lincoln County. Drives in. Now she'll retreat out with the ball. 28-18 lead inside to Abbott. Missed the layup. And McGuire with another rebound and a reach-in foul on Mink.
That was a nice pass. I think Abbott may have been surprised she caught it, Brad. That was a heck of a pass by Burkhart.
She caught it. She didn't have good position where she was at. She was kind of right there on the underneath the rim. Couldn't hardly get squared up. McGuire gets a screen up top for Preston. Throws it into Maloof, who puts it in for an easy 2.
She was too easy there. She was surprised she was open.
I think Coach Parson was too, because she wants a 30-second timeout to talk things over on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore timeout called by Coach Parson. Not happy with the effort on the defensive end. Lady Pates leading 28-20 with 5:11 to play in the third quarter.
If they come out with a little fire next trip on the defensive end of the floor, Brad.
Lincoln County will inbound after the timeout. Mink will throw it in. Trying to wipe up a wet spot over there by the bench. Now they seem satisfied that it's cleaned up. Maybe. Lady Pates lead by 8. Meek throws it into the backcourt to Baldock. Baldock working up top on Durson. Over to Burkhart. She'll shoot a 3. Back rim, no good. Long rebound. She tracks it down herself. Goes in the corner to Town. She was hot in the first half, and she stays that way. Another between the Creek Kennel three-pointer for Riley Towns. She's got 15 points, and the lead is back to 11. McGuire drives in. Nice right-handed scoop. No good. Gets her own rebound. Underneath the goal. Nowhere to go. Jumps up and puts it in for 2. She's into double figures with 10 now. 31-22 Lincoln County. 4:30 to play in the third. Burkhart has the left corner. Lincoln County working right to left on your radio dial toward the stage end. Spin move. Pump fake. Up and under. Good. Burkhart heating up in this third quarter.
Another crafty move in the paint, pivoting, shot faking.
Gordon looked like she lost the handle, but they'll say Lincoln County touched it last. Blue Hawks will inbound underneath their own goal, trailing by 11. Get it in underneath, and it's deflected away. Gordon picks it up, shoots a shot back up, no good. Another rebound for the Blue Hawks. A walk, no call. Gordon shoots it again, and Abbott finally gets the rebound. Gives way to Burkhart. Alyssa quickly into the front court, drives in, and she's fouled on her way to the cup. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2 Cedar Creek Dental free throws. Burkhart had 3 points at halftime, but she's come out and scored 7 quick points in this third quarter.
She can score in bunches. I watched her at Patriot night. She can really shoot the ball. She's very crafty. She is a scorer of the basketball, no doubt.
Hits the first free throw. Mullins and Lewis back in for Mink and Abbott. 3:40 to play third quarter. 34-22. One more free throw. This one hits the back rim, and McGuire will track down the loose rebound. She'll bring it down for the Blue Hawks. Double teamed up top, and Baldock nearly stole it away. McGuire dives on it, but she lands out of bounds with the basketball. That's a turnover. Good defense that time from Baldock. Lincoln County will bring it down, leading by 12 with 3:22 to play in this third quarter. Baldock goes left side to Burkhart. Burkhart right back top of the key to Lexi. Durson comes out on her. She lobs it into Lewis. Lewis picks her dribble up, gives back to Baldock. Cross court pass to Town. She drives baseline, gets inside, dumps it off to Mullins. Shot up, deflected away, and stolen. Blue Hawks quickly into the front court in a pass that gets out of bounds. Preston couldn't handle it underneath. Another turnover. 34-22, Lady Pates lead. Just under 3 minutes to play in this third quarter. Patriots led in scoring tonight by Riley Towns with 15. Baldock goes high post to Mullins. Mullins gives it back to Burkhart. Top of the key, Baldock. 3 goes. Lexi's first 3 of the night.
Thought she passed up a couple in the first half. I like to see her take that shot.
Lead up to 15 for Lincoln County. McGuire working on Baldock now. Man-to-man defense from the Lady Pates. Up top, Durson, her 3 on the way, and it's good. It's her first 3, only the second made 3 of the game for the Blue Hawks. Trims the lead back to 12.
She's got kind of an unconventional shot, but it's been effective.
Burkhart up top, gets in the paint, drives all the way in, and draws another. And that's what you talked about. Well, after you hit a couple of threes, that opens things up for the driving lanes, and she's taking advantage of it here in this third quarter.
That's exactly right, using that shot fake, getting players in the air, and then getting in the paint. And she's a good passer, so they'll start drawing to her, and then I'm sure she'll start dishing. She'll adjust as the defense adjusts.
Free throw rims out. 1 of 3 at the line is Burkhart. 37-25, 2:04 to play third quarter. Burkhart will have 1 more free throw. Second one on the way is good. 2 of 4 at the line. 9 points in this quarter, 12 in the game for Burkhart. Lincoln County leading 38-25, under 2 to play in the third. And defensive pressure causes a turnover at midcourt as McGuire is whistled for carrying the basketball. Burkhart picks her up right at midcourt, forces the turnover.
Did a very good job, cut off her strong hand, and McGuire did not want to go that other direction.
Lady Pates inbounded into Baldock. She dribbles over, throws it high post to Lewis. Turnaround jumper, rims out. Mullins gets the offensive rebound. Has it on the baseline, kicks back to Baldock. Open 3, money! Lexi Baldock between the Creek Kennel three-pointer. And the Lady Pates lead by 16 with 1:30 to play in the third. And Bluegrass is going to call a timeout with 1:31 left in this third quarter. Lady Pates leading 41-25. It'll be a full timeout on WPBK FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
It'll be Blue Hawk basketball out of the timeout. Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore timeout called by Bluegrass to try to slow this run down. Lincoln County's extended the lead to 16. McGuire up top. Takes a bump, and it's going to be an illegal screen on Preston. Preston tried to screen Baldock, and they'll whistle her for the illegal screen.
Yeah, she stepped out and caught her there on that hip, and it was a good call by the referee.
Lewis has it in the front court, swings it over to Mullins, back to Alyssa Burkhart. Burkhart, right-handed dribble, one-handed pass in the corner to Towns. Inside to Lewis, back to Towns, open three on the way, in and out. Lewis with a big rebound, gives it to Baldock. Inside to Mullins. Mullins in trouble, dishes to Lewis, PBK bank shot good. Nice pass from Hallie Mullins. And the finish for Lewis. 43-25, under a minute to play in the third. Baldock gets a hand, nearly steals it. Burkhart comes up, applies pressure. Bluegrass keeps it, gets it inside, misses the layup. Baldock with the rebound. Outlet pass to Towns. Towns flips it back to Lexi. Lexi thought about that three, gives it to Towns. Back to Baldock, corner three, short. Lewis tips the rebound, unable to haul it in, out of bounds on Lincoln County. Good ball movement there.
It was. It got a great look. Lexi threw it back to Towns, and Towns let her get her feet set, came right back to her, had a great shot at a three, and it's just a little bit short.
McGuire brings it into the front court. 43-25, Lady Pates on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. There's a steal by Towns. She's off to the races. Left-handed layup. No good. Misses it. Burkhart rebound. Dishes. Lewis finishes. 20-point lead. 2 seconds left here in the third. And we'll head to quarter number 5 with Lincoln County leading 45-25 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County with a big third quarter. 22-point outburst after only scoring 23 in the first half. And They have pushed their lead all the way out to 20 as we begin quarter number 4. Brad Smith alongside Brad Petrie. Blue Hawks operating left to right on your radio dial, shooting toward the open end of the gym. Burkhart came alive in that third quarter with 9 points.
Lincoln did a good job of moving the ball that quarter, Brad, and really limited their turnovers, so that helped spark that big third quarter for 22 points in that one quarter.
Preston, wild pass, goes out of bounds.
Something else Lincoln's done is they've cut the lane penetration off for Bluegrass United in this second half. That's already their 6th turnover here early in the fourth quarter.
Bluegrass, full court pressure. Baldock works it up, lobs it in the front court to Towns. Swings underneath, wide open. Lewis missed the layup. Great pass.
Great pass.
A few times on these layups, there's nearly a steal, and it is. Burkhart finally pulls it away. Goes into Towns, drives in, takes contact, foul. I was going to say, Coach, on these missed layups, they're not getting good position underneath the goal.
No, they're having to shoot them at a funny angle. It's not a very good angle that they're getting, and they're not shooting it high enough on the square to give it a chance to go in.
Towns with 15 points. Left-handed shooter, an 8th grade guard. First free throw, no good. And 15 points, I would say, is a career high for Riley, only being in 8th grade. I know she played a lot of varsity last year, but I don't recall a 15-point game for her.
No, it wasn't near the scoring threat last year.
Second shot on the way, rimmed out, and rebounded by Bluegrass. 45-25, Lady Pates just underway here in quarter number 4. Maloof splits a trap up top. Keeps the dribble alive. Towns comes out on her. Now she'll drive in, takes a bump on the floor out near the free throw line.
Burkhart looks a little shook up. She's limping coming off the floor with the sub.
I think she's still favoring that ankle a little bit. I'd say maybe irritated it a little bit. Hopefully nothing major. A 20-point lead, 7 minutes to go. Maybe a good time to rest her a little bit and try to keep that ankle in as good a shape as possible. They're going to need hers. An inbound underneath, blocked by Mullins, but a foul call. And Gordon will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 7:11 to play in the game.
I don't know how Halley could play better defense on that possession. Brad, all that contact was made by the offensive player.
Gordon misses the first one. Yeah, she looked like she stayed vertical, and a lot of times you stay on the ground, hands straight up, no bending at all, you get that call. She didn't there. Second free throw by Gordon. Neither one goes down, and it's rebounded by Lewis. In the corner to Towns. Back to Lewis, left wing, drives in, floater on the way, no good. And kicked out of bounds, last touch by Bluegrass. Lincoln County being more active on the glass in this second half. I'd say Coach Parsons had a pretty good talk about that at halftime.
Much more active on the glass this half. Much better job taking care of the basketball as well.
Inbound comes into Van Hook, who's back in for Burkhart. She has it over on the left side. Pump fakes and loses the handle. Stolen away by Durson. Durson drives all the way in. Left-handed layup's good. Kendall Durson has 7 now for Bluegrass. 45-27, 6:40 to play in the game. Towns has it left wing, drives in, nearly walks, gives it to Van Hook. Her 3 is blocked. Lewis with the rebound. Back up top to Baldock. Baldock dribbles around top of the key, swings it back over to Van Hook in front of the Lincoln County bench. Flips it back to Lexi with 6:20 to play in the game, and a whistle up top. A foul call on Bluegrass. 45-27, Lincoln County leads. 6:19 to play in the game.
Lincoln needs to be ready. Bluegrass has gotten behind here, so they picked up the defensive pressure as is expected. And
Mullins gets it to Baldock, spins in the paint, and called for a walk. She made a good move. She should have went on up.
Yeah, I'd like to see her go ahead and take that shot. She had the advantage. Just go ahead and attack the rim and tried to spin in the lane.
District doubleheader tonight. DCA playing over at Garrett County. The Lady Warriors won the first game 72-55, and midway through the third, DCA boys are leading 29-17. Of course, you and I were talking earlier. I think they're playing without their starting point guard tonight.
Yeah, their starting point guard Boyd is out with a flu. This is the third game I think he's missed.
DCA playing shorthanded, but with a 12-point lead in the third quarter over the Golden Lions. Lincoln County leads here 45-27, 6:07 to play, and Burkhart back in. She's going to be whistled for a foul up top. 6:04 to play in the game, 45-27. Lady Pates lead Bluegrass United. They go inside to Maloof. She's cut off. Good defense by Mullins. Maloof goes up over Durson with the offensive board. Putback is good. 45-29. Lincoln County has not scored in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Bluegrass United has extended the pressure now, and Lincoln's going to have to make some good decisions. They're going to have to handle the basketball and make some good decisions with the ball.
Burkhart drives all the way in and is hammered on the way to the rim. She'll shoot two with 5:39 to play in the game. Burkhart, 12 points on the night, 9 in the second half. Lady Pates looking for the first points of this fourth quarter. They missed 2 free throws earlier. She connects there on the Cedar Creek Dental free throw. One more free throw coming here for Burkhart. Freshman guard missed the second one and rebounded underneath by Gordon. Trapped underneath the rim. Mullins rips it from her, but they're going to call a foul. 5:34 to play in the game. Lady Pates leading 46-29. Bluegrass brings it into the front court. McGuire up top to Durson. Pump fake. Steps over. Shoots a three. No good. Rebounded by Van Hook. Outlet pass to Towns. Riley. No one picks her up. Stops. Pops. No good, but she's fouled.
Tough shot. Pull up in transition. Shoot a 17-footer, but she's been hot tonight. Now she's going to get to go to the free throw line and try to make a couple more.
Missed her last two.
Oh, they called that on the floor?
Oh, goodness. I don't know about that. She'd already shot that ball. So they call it on the floor. Lincoln inbounds it, and Lewis tries a top of the key jumper that's short and goes out of bounds on Lincoln County. I'm still trying to figure out how that was caught on the floor.
I'm confused. I already had her lined up ready to shoot two.
Baldock back in for Van Hook with 5:07 to play. Durson brings it into the front court and throws it right to Mullins. Outlet pass to Burkhart. Burkhart drops it inside the Towns. Her layup is good. Riley Towns, 17 points now for the 8th grader. Huge night for Riley Towns, and another great pass from Burkhart. Maloof, one-handed free throw line. Jumper goes. It looked like Kevin McHale, Coach.
It did. It was a weird-looking shot. A couple of these girls have got unconventional jump shots, but they have figured out a way to take them in.
30-second timeout called by Bluegrass. We'll break two on WPBK FM 102.9.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Bluegrass Drugstore timeout called by Bluegrass after they connect on that two to cut the lead to 48-31 with 4:36 to play in the game. Lincoln County led in scoring tonight by 8th grader Riley Towns with 17 points. And Lincoln County will inbound against some full court pressure. Looks like we got another little spillage on the court over here, Coach.
Oh, yeah, down here in the corner on the opposite end from the benches.
It's been a night for spills in here.
That's right. They're coming out of 2 different timeouts. It's taking a while to get the ball back in action.
Baldock gets it into Lewis, right back to Lexi. Lexi works behind the press. Lobs it in the front court to Mullins. Tosses it to Towns. They break the pressure. Towns, risky pass underneath to Lewis. Right back to Riley. Loads up a 3. It's good! Riley Towns, a between the Creeks Kendall 3, and she's got 20.
Questionable pass turned into a wide open 3, and it's a lot of that's thanks to the athleticism of Gatlin Lewis.
What about the 8th grader here tonight? 20 points.
Definitely having a career night.
51-31. She nearly gets a steal. Preston turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound underneath. Lewis with strong rebound. Burkhart, long pass down the court to Towns. Underneath the goal, she'll dribble out. Back to Burkhart. Loads up a 3. On the way, short. And rebounded inside by Bluegrass. Mullins ties it up. We'll get a jump ball. With 3:44 to play in the game, Lady Pates leading 51-31. Baldock will inbound underneath the Lady Pate hoop. Gets it into Burkhart over on the right wing. Finds Towns coming off the screen. Riley thought about a shot. Goes right back to Burkhart. 20-point lead, and she's fouled up top by Durison. It's 15 fouls, so they'll be in the bonus. Our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. And by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Michaela King, agent. Burkhart's first free throw is good. She's got 14. Second one goes down 2. 2 Cedar Creek Dental free throws. Burkhart with 15. Towns with 20. The freshman and the 8th grader combined for 35 here.
Backcourt duo that we're going to see for several years here, Brad. I told you this will probably be some that there's going to be coaches in the near future be glad when those two graduate.
Burkhart has it after the miss. Hesitation dribble. Drives baseline. Floater. No good. Mullins offensive rebound. Gets tipped away and stolen by McGuire, but they'll call a jump ball. Arrow belongs to the Blue Hawks. 3:09 to play in the game. 22-point lead for the Lady Pates. McGuire will dribble down. Lincoln County half-court man-to-man defense. Burkhart picks her up. She gives it to Maloof. Maloof to Preston. Preston back to McGuire. High post to Gordon. Back to McGuire. She'll shoot a 3. Air ball. Rebound Lewis. Lewis been on the glass in this second half. As we mentioned, came in tonight averaging a double-double.
She's not going to miss it by much tonight, I don't think.
Not shot a lot tonight, but they've not really needed her to. There's a bump and a foul. That'll put Alexia Baldock on the free throw line to shoot 2 with 2:32 to play in the game.
Now, the guards have been hot tonight, and they've done a good job, finding the hot hand and keeping it in the hot hand. And we've had, a couple players get hot at different times. Baldock, Burkhart, and, of course, Towns have all been hot at different times in the game.
It's always nice when you have ball handling, and when you've got 3 guards that can handle it like Baldock, Burkhart, and Towns. That really helps. First free throw is good for Alexia Baldock. She's got 7. Lexi came in averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds a game. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Bluegrass. 54-31, 2:23 left. Maloof drives in, challenged at the rim, and fouled by Abbott. That'll stop the clock with 2:20 to play in the game and put Maloof on the line to shoot 2. Two free throws coming for Maloof, left-handed shooter. First one on the way is good. She may win over the free throw line there. She's got 8 points. She's got a really unorthodox shot. It kind of looked like she went over the line right there. 2:20 left in the game, 54-32. Second one good, and she did go to the line on both of them. I thought she did on the first one.
She definitely jumped across the free throw line.
9 points for her now, and the lead is at 21 for Lincoln County. Baldock drives in, cut off by McGuire. Goes back up top to Towns. Abbott and Mink back in for Lincoln County. Towns dribbles off to the right. Now goes baseline and takes a bump. Actually, they're just going to say it was knocked out of bounds on Bluegrass. I feel like she was probably fouled there. 1:56 to play. Lincoln County leads by 21. Baldock underneath the Mink, misses the layup. Abbott's put back no good, but she's fouled. Good inbound play there by the Lady Pate.
Nice inbounds play. Got a wide open look.
It's going to put Abbott on the line to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 at the line tonight. She has 3 points off the bench. Played well off the bench for Lincoln County tonight.
Yes, she has. Definitely has.
Missed the first free throw. She'll have one more with 1:54 left. 21-point lead. Second one front rim. No good. Bluegrass comes out with it. And free throw, if you want to pick apart one thing again tonight, and we talked about in the pregame show, the free throw shooting not being great again tonight for Lincoln County.
Yeah, and I definitely don't think they've improved their average any tonight, Brad.
McGuire takes a shot as she drives in, a foul on Lincoln County. It's going to put her on the line. This foul was on Mink. 1:37 left, 54-31. McGuire to the line for 2. 10 points tonight for her. She leads the Blue Hawks. She'll shoot 2 here. Chance to add on to her tally. Misses the first one. Brianna Burkhart will check in for Baldock. Brianna Burkhart, also a freshman, the twin sister of Alyssa Burkhart.
She had a really good JV game. Shot the ball really well.
She's another dead-eye shooter. But the second free throw no good. Missed them both. And last touch by Lincoln County. It'll be Blue Hawk ball underneath their own goal with 1:35 left. They get it in up top to Preston. McGuire comes off a screen. NBA range 3. Banked it in from the side. And a quick timeout, a full timeout called by Bluegrass. We'll break 2 with 1:28 to play on WPBK FM 102.9.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
1:28 left to play. Lincoln County leading 54-36. It'll be Van Hook, Towns, Burkhart, Abbott, and Mink on the court for Lincoln County. Trouble getting it in against this four-court pressure. And Coach Parsons calls a Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drug Store timeout. Another full timeout. We'll take another quick break. Lincoln County leading 54-36 on WPBK FM 102.9.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County will try to inbound against this pressure again out of the timeout. Van Hook will inbound it. Had Towns on a leak out. Didn't see her. Gets it into Abbott. Abbott back over to Van Hook. Van Hook will bring it. Breaks the timeline with 1:20 left. Throws it inside to Abbott. PBK bank shot good. Nice pass from Van Hook and a finish for Addison Abbott. She's got 5 and the lead is back to 20 with 1:09 to play.
Van Hook did a good job breaking the pressure there.
McGuire dribbles in. Her left-handed layup. Rims out. Rebound underneath. Abbott is tied up with Preston, and the arrow belongs to Lincoln County. Some good minutes off the bench from Addison Abbott tonight. 5 points, a few rebounds.
And she gives them good size coming in off the bench, Brad. That's a good weapon to have, especially with the guards that we have.
Lincoln County trouble getting it in again against the pressure, and Coach Preston calls a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with only 1 minute left. Lincoln County leading 56-36. The Lady Patriots will be back at home this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. as they will host Lexington Catholic right here. Come out and support this team. They're a fun bunch to watch. A win tonight will move their record to 2-3, but as we mentioned, they played the first really couple of games without Burkhart with that ankle injury, and she's a big piece of this team. She's got 15 tonight.
Yeah, she's coming into form. You can tell she's not 100%, but she's not far off either.
Van Hook will inbound it. Full court pressure. Lincoln County's got Van Hook, Towns, Abbott, Mink, and Brianna Burkhart in the game. And there's the home run pass to Towns. She drives in, takes a bump, lost it off her foot, and they'll say out of bounds on Lincoln County. That looked like she got pushed in the back. Even the kid for Bluegrass was like, what?
Yeah, she thought she fouled her.
That's exactly right. Abbott's going to take a rest here with only 57 seconds left, and Amaya McGuffey will check her 8th grader who has came in and gave some good varsity minutes, had a 5-point performance earlier in the year. As a jumper partially deflected. Last touch by Bluegrass. That was going to be out of bounds on Lincoln County.
Yeah, McGuffey's part of a strong 8th grade class. That she had a really good year. I was impressed seeing her play some this year as an 8th grader. Like I said, she's already contributed some in varsity play.
And just gives them more size. Her and Mink, 2 8th graders, come in, give them more size off that bench. Brianna Burkhart's a tall player. Van Hook's got some length. They got a lot of length on the court for a bunch of youngsters here. 1 freshman and 4 8th graders with 36 seconds. Towns drives baseline, keeps her dribble up top to Burkhart, tries to drop it in to Van Hook, comes out with it. Her layup is good. Nice.
Nice move by Van Hook, left-hand layup. That looked good.
Switches to the left and finishes, and the 8th grader gives the Lady Pates a 22-point lead with 15 seconds to play. There's a third on the way. It's short, misses everything out of bounds on Bluegrass. And with 9 seconds left, Lincoln County is going to be on their way to win number 2. Van Hook will inbound it, and finally Bluegrass is going to pull the press off. Down seconds left. Comes into town. She doesn't even have to break the mid-stripe line because there was only 9 seconds left. And she will dribble it out. And the Lady Pates win by a final score to 36. We'll recap it next on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard on WPBK FM 102.9.
If you're building a new home in this great community, congratulations. We're one of your neighbors, and we can help. This is Scotty Sutherland of PBK Bank. We're offering everything from purchasing, refinancing, construction lending, and permanent financing. We'll find you the right rate, the right loan, and guide you through the entire process. I'm Scotty Sutherland, and I can help. After all, what are neighbors for? Welcome to your new home. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 938086.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates win their season opener at home by a final score of 58-36 over Bluegrass United. Lincoln County led in scoring tonight by 8th grade guard Riley Towns, 20 points. They got 15 from Alyssa Burkhart, 7 from Gatlin Lewis, 7 for Alexia Baldock, 2 points for Hallie Mullins, 5 points off the bench for Addison Abbott, and 2 points from Lily Van Hook for a total of 58. Bluegrass was led by Allie McGuire with 13. They got 7 from Kendall Durson, 9 points from Melora Maloof, and 3 from Mia Preston for a total of 36. The Lady Pates win it 58-36. Your closing thoughts, Coach, on home win number 1 for the Lady Pates?
Well, like we said at the start of the game, we thought they might struggle a little bit with some home court nerves. They settled in, came out in the third quarter and just had a fantastic third quarter, putting up 22 points in that quarter. Thought they got great guard play, got great bench play, and just did a good job. They did a much better job in rebounding in the second half, limiting the offensive rebounds.
You got those final rebound
Bluegrass
numbers?
United, I do. Bluegrass United finished with 28 rebounds total. They finished with 15 offensive rebounds, but they had 10 of those in the first half. Lincoln County did out-rebound Bluegrass United 34-28 total, and forced 16 turnovers for Bluegrass United. So, Lincoln did a much better job on the defensive end, not only defensively but also rebounding the basketball.
You mentioned that third quarter in guard play, and I really thought that was a difference. Towns had a big first half and finished with 20, but that third quarter I really thought Baldock and Burkhart came alive, not only with their ball handling, but both hit a couple threes to really blow this thing open in that third quarter.
And we know what all three of those guards are capable of and what they can do, and I really thought that Alexia Baldock passed up some shots there in the first half, and I was glad to see her. She finally took some toward the end of the first half. I was glad to see her keep shooting and finally knock down a couple there in the second half for the Lady Patriots, and get her going again, feeling good about her shot, because she can really shoot the basketball. Burkhart, we know what she's capable of. Still playing with an injury, not 100%, but came out, had a great second half, and really played a good basketball game. Passed the ball really well, and Towns just played an outstanding first half and just really solid in the second half.
Career high 20 points for the 8th grader, Riley Towns, and 15 for Burkhart. That's a freshman and 8th grader giving you 35. And this big home win tonight over Bluegrass, 58 36. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. Lincoln County Patriots will host East Jessamine right here at J.C. Edelman Gymnasium. And then the Lady Pates will be back home this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. against Lexington Catholic. We appreciate you tuning in. For Brad Smith alongside Brad Petrie, Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream, and Bo back in the studio. You've been listening to another Lincoln County basketball broadcast on WPBK-FM 102.9.
You've been listening to high school basketball on WPBK-FM, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
This game was also brought to you by these great local sponsors. By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, comprehensive veterinarian care for the total well-being of your pet. By Between the Creeks Kennel, peace of mind for you. A fun, safe place.